Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this video, we are going to talk about how to set up lead gen ad campaigns in less than 10 minutes. So we are charging our clients $1,000, $1,500 or even $2,000 for these lead gen ad campaigns, which we set up in less than 10 minutes. And we are managing their ads, managing their campaigns, managing their account for a monthly retainer fee of $1,000, $1,500, $2,000. Even some of our clients we charge $2,500 for these ads. I'm going to teach you guys exactly how you can do that and how you can start charging your clients the same amount of money that we are doing. Of course, you are going to need time and you are going to need credibility. You need to build trust with your clients. You need to build a market presence, and you have to know what you're doing. You have to be good with the ad copy, ad creative, and also you have to good with the headlines and everything. In general, you have to be very good at what you are doing with the ads. Then only you can start producing them results, and you can start working with them, and you can also start charging them more if you are producing them good results. But this video is going to be about how you can set up these lead gen ad campaigns in less than 10 minutes. That's what it takes. It doesn't take more than 10 or 15 minutes to launch these ads, but you can you can have at least 10-15 clients at the same time, and you don't have to spend more than 30 minutes launching these campaigns. I'm talking about creating your ad copy, images, videos, whatever it is. So if you do everything right, if you have everything prepared in a doc, it's going to take you less than 10 minutes, right? So I'm going to let's deep dive into it. Let's talk about what are the things that you need to prepare in advance to set up these ad campaigns, to launch these campaigns, and what are the things that you need to avoid. All right, so this is what I call a campaign document, and I want everybody who is watching this video to give it a try, to have everything documented when you launch a campaign. So ad copy, you can have your ad copies here. So it doesn't have to be just one ad copy. You can have multiple ad copies here. So right now I'm just going to give you a demonstration. So that's why I have one ad copy. But if you want, you can have multiple ad copies here, like ad copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to split test and see which one is working better. But right now I'm just going to give you an example or demonstration with just one ad copy, one headline, one description, and one image, right? So prepare a campaign doc first, because it's going to help you organize everything, and you won't be making any mistakes once you have the doc. And the more details and more information that you will be having on your doc, like the targeting, age, everything like that, the easier it's going to be for you to launch these campaigns. And it won't take you more than 10 minutes once you have everything ready. So prepare in advance. And once everything is ready, your ad copy, your headline, description, ad creative link. So what I do for ad creatives, I upload these creatives. So what I mean by creative is images, videos, whatever you have for your campaign. I upload them in a video, in a drive link, and then I create a drive link and then upload the drive link or paste the drive link here, so that I can go ahead and copy that and use that drive link whenever I need to download that image or the video. So next thing is going to be lead form. You have to prepare in advance what are the questions that you are going to ask in your lead form, and what are the titles, what are the text that you are going to use in that lead form. Once you have that ready, make sure that you have a business manager account from your client or from your own business, and you have their account access, and make sure that you have a page that you will be using to launch these campaigns. Right, so let's head back to our business manager and see what we need. So this is our business manager. This is my business manager. I have named it Ashish Marketing LLC, and this is the page. So you can you can create a new page for this ad, or you can request access to a page for your client. Okay, so I don't have any page, or I don't have any client at this moment for this kitchen remodeling. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new page just to show you guys how easy it is to create a page and how easy it is to set up their campaigns in that page. Okay, so local businesses or place, page name, I can just name it Deluxe Remodeling LLC, and I can choose a category. I can choose at home services. I can give the street address, city, postcode. You can fill that out later if you have the correct details. It should be fairly easy for you to fill everything out, and then you can just go ahead and create that page. Okay, so I need to enter the city. So let's say Houston. I think there should be a Houston in Texas, but okay, all right. Okay, so you see how easy it is to create a page. It's very easy. It takes less than 10 seconds just to create a page. You can fill the details later. You can view the page here, and I suggest to keep that page and everything in this business manager so that you can manage everything from a single location. Okay, so you see we have the page here. You can put a logo, you can put a profile picture here, and you can fill the about, you can fill the mentions, review and whatnot. You cannot fill the reviews, but this is what it takes. Once you have the page ready, you can start posting stuff there and start populating with information. Okay, so I'd suggest to get the basic details, basic info in here first, and then once your page is ready, get a logo, get a profile picture, cover picture, and try to get few likes and few followers before launching this campaign. I would not recommend you to use a brand new page to launch any campaign, any ad, because the chances are it might get disabled. So wait for a few days. Once you have created a page, try to get it nurtured first. Try to get few likes. Try to push some posts. Try to publish some informations there, so that Facebook is going to think that yes, this is a legit page and you are using to run a business. Okay, not just to launch any ad campaign. So now what we need to do, we have our ad account here, and you can rename it as Deluxe Remodeling. Let's say this is the client's account, so let's rename it to Deluxe. Okay, so now you have the ad account here, Deluxe Remodeling LLC, and now you have the page here, Deluxe Remodeling LLC. So these are the two things, the most important things for you to launch this campaign. And make sure that you have in your page a payment method, because you are going to need a payment method. Without the payment method, you cannot launch this ad. So you can add a payment method. You can add your card, your client's card, whoever you are working with or whoever you are working for. You can add their card and you can start running these ads, right? So let's start with our ad creation. And so the first thing is going to be our ad account. We are going to open in Ads Manager. And so this is campaign, this is ad set, this is ad. There are 3 levels in a campaign. So the campaign level, let's start with the campaign level first. So this campaign is going to be for leads, and so make sure that that you name this campaign. So I generally go with this, like Ashish Marketing Limited, something like that. Let's say this is the name of my company, and then I would go with the date. So let's say today is 21st April. So I will go like this, and 23, and then I will go like kitchen remodeling, and then I will go with this date. Okay, so this is the entire setup for this is the nomenclature that I use personally. You can also use the same thing. Make sure that you have the dates here so that you can identify when your campaign was launched, and you want an identifier. Let's say if it's a state specific, you want the states to be in the campaign so that you can see and decide, okay, this is a Texas campaign, and also this is a kitchen remodeling campaign. Okay, and then you can also mention here that this is a lead gen campaign. Lead gen campaign, and then I think that's all you need in this one. So there are 2 things. You don't need to do advanced campaign budget, like you don't need to do a CBO. I would suggest to keep it ABO, ad set budget optimization, because it will help you with testing and whatnot. So now let's head towards the ad set level. Okay, so ad set, you can keep it broad, you can keep it all placement, broad targeting, and then the age can be 30 plus. Okay, so that's how I go about the ad setting. Again, this is specific to me. If you want to use the same thing, you can do that. If not, you want to make some changes, add some changes, you can definitely go ahead and do that as well. So I want to generate leads on an instant form. Instant form are very easy ways to set up, and that's what we are talking about. So once you go ahead and do that instant form, there are other things that you can do as well, like website, messenger, Instagram, calls, apps. We'll be talking about these things in the later videos, but this video is only specific for lead gen campaigns, and I'm teaching you guys how you can set up a lead gen campaign in less than 10 minutes. So maximize, yes, this should be your goal, maximize number of leads. And Facebook page, I'm going to select Facebook page for Deluxe Remodeling LLC, and now I have to agree to the terms. Okay, once the terms has been accepted, you don't need to look into these things. Dynamic creative, you don't need to do that. Budget, so you can select your budget here. Let's say I would keep my budget at $50 and create a new audience. Let's say my audience is in Texas, so I just go ahead and search for Texas, United States. All right, and now age is basically where I do a 30 plus, because or 25 in that case, because I want someone who is, let's say, a decision maker of the house. Right, so at least you have to be at 25, 26, or even 30 to, like, to have some sort of decision making abilities in the house. Okay, so we are targeting all genders, we are targeting all demographic interest and behavior. You can also do a detailed targeting, but this is a simple lead form campaign, so we'll not be doing any of these, and we'll keep everything broad and open. And so this is advanced placement. I don't touch this because I let Facebook decide where to show my ads and which platform to use, because you can also see this is recommended. If you want, you can go ahead and do a specific selection, like where do you want your ads to be shown. You can select Facebook, Instagram if you don't want the audience network, but I just usually go ahead with advanced targeting. And now it's time for the lead ad. So this is where you set up your ad. You can just name it image and remodeling. Right, so all right, so you don't have to create an Instagram account. You can use a selected page to run the same ads on the Instagram as well, and this ad will be shown on the Instagram with the same page, Deluxe Remodeling LLC. Okay, so now let's create the ads, and this is the part that I wanted to show you guys. Like, it's super easy if you want to. So add media, you can add the image here. So I would like to upload an image. Okay, so this is the image that I've been trying to use. I've been using. So okay, this has been uploaded now. Okay, all right, so my image has been uploaded, and I'll use a primary text here. So let's open our document and copy this entire thing. This is the ad copy that we are about to use, or we have to use. So primary text, just upload it over here. Headline, this is the headline that we have decided to use. And this is the description that we are you one of the 30 lucky homeowners? Okay, so sign up, you can also use learn more, sign up, whatever you want here. It's going to be up to you. And now let's talk about the lead form creation, and what are the important things that you need to ask in the lead form. So you can name the lead form same way as you have named your campaign. Make sure like you have the dates here so that you can identify when it was launched. Lead form Deluxe Remodel, and then TX. You can also use a naming structure for your client, for your agency, for your business. This is the structure that I usually do. You don't have to go you don't have to, let's say, go super complex. You just use a specific, or you just use a simple structure where you can see the date, where you can see, okay, this is a lead form, where you can see the company name and you can see the state. That's all you need to do. This is going to be important because you'll be setting up the automation through Zapier, and that's why you need to identify every single lead form, because once you'll have tons of lead forms, then it will get confusing. So that's why I ask everybody who is watching this video to have a proper naming structure for your campaign, for your lead form, anything that you are doing. Okay, it's going to help you organize better, right? So intro, I think we already have our intro here. and save big with our new homeowner program. So I'm using the intro from our ad copy. You can use any specific intro if you want. You can create intro for your lead forms, and then I'm just going to paste this one. Okay, so now let's talk about the questions. And so the basic questions are email, full name, and we can add the phone number. We can add the the address here, street address. We can add the zip code. Okay, so full name, email, phone number, street address, zip code. So you can ask about the city, you can ask about the country, but these are the things that are unnecessary, because if you are getting the zip code, you should be able to get the city anyway. So adding more questions is definitely going to increase your lead cost, and that's why you should avoid doing that. You should avoid asking a lot of questions, because it is going to increase your lead cost, and try to keep the questions minimum so that you can people are not going to run off your lead form because of so many questions, right? So now you can also ask a custom question, like multiple choice, short answers, conditional appointment request, anything like that, right? So if you have, let's say, any need, if you, let's say, you want to only identify homeowners, right? So you can ask one question, multiple choice, like, are you a homeowner? And the answers can be yes or no, right? And lead filtering. So this is a very, I would say, really good thing that Facebook has introduced. This was not previously. This is a new thing in Facebook, and I would say this is super helpful, because you don't have to use landing pages now to filter the leads. You can just do it through this lead form, and this is super helpful. This has been really good for our campaigns as well, because we are able to filter out all the non-homeowners and all the people, let's say, who are not qualified. So that's very good thing, I would say. And if you want to use that, you can go ahead. This will definitely increase your cost, but I would say it's still going to be much better than the landing page, because landing page is a whole new different thing. You have to send them on a, so is this a lead? Let the person finish the form so that you can contact them later. Yeah, is this lead? Not a lead info. Yeah, so once they click no, not a lead, the lead form will end, it will not let them finish the form, and they will exit the lead form immediately. So that's a very good thing. If you only want homeowners, you should be asking these questions, or you should be using that filter. Okay, so now we have the description here. We can use this one as your description, like, are you another lucky 30 homeowners, something like that. Just go ahead and do that. And now privacy policy. So let's say if you don't have any privacy policy, so what I do, I will go ahead and use a privacy policy. And in this privacy policy, you can either use a privacy policy. Let's say if you have the website, you can use a privacy policy from there, or you can use a privacy policy generator to generate a link for the privacy policy. So let's say you can use any link for this privacy policy. You can you can use even the privacy policy generator to generate let's say if you don't have a website, if you don't have a privacy policy link there, you can use a privacy policy link generator to generate a privacy policy link. If you have it, just use it from your website. It's much easier to create that. And once you have that, I think you can just go back to messages for leads. Headline, thank you, you are all set. You can visit website. So link, you can submit the link here. It should be a privacy policy of your website, of your client's website. If you do not have one, you can use a privacy policy link generator to actually generate a privacy policy link and upload it here. So we'll go ahead with deluxe remodeling.com/ it's not you don't have to. If you don't have the privacy policy link, it's not a big deal. You can just go ahead and create a link from privacy policy link generator. It's fairly easy. You can do it if you go ahead over the Google and search for those kind of websites. You can easily create one. All right, so now we have the messages for lead. So this is what your leads or your customers will see once they submit the form. Thank you, you're all set. You can visit our website or exit the form now. I put here the phone number of my client, so you can call the expert now, or you can exit the form. So you can use some nice words to say here. You can call the experts now to cut the line or cut the chase, or you can exit the form, and here you can do a call business. So this way your clients will start receiving phone calls if someone is really, let's say, in need of a kitchen remodeling, right? So you can just go ahead and fill out your client's phone number, and call to action, it's call your local expert, something like that. And the message is for non-lead. So this is, you remember the non-homeowners which we disqualified, so you also have to send them some message. So thank you for your interest. Based on your answers, you might not be the best fit for you. Check our website to see what else we have to offer, and then you can just visit website, add the link here, deluxeremodel.com. Yeah, so that's the entire setup for your lead form, and you have to double check everything, obviously, because if the lead form, you cannot edit the lead form from here, but once you have published it, you can always duplicate another lead form and create one, right? So just go ahead and publish this. Oops. Phone number is not a valid phone number, so we have to use a valid phone number. Okay, so we have 239 here, 239. All right, so now our form has been published, and this is how our lead form looks like. Okay, so I just created it in a hurry, but this is also, like, looking not bad, and you can see we have all the questions that we are asking. We have our privacy policy here, and we have our thank you page here. Okay, so you have to double check everything, because you have to make sure that every information is correct. You see, this is how you can preview your ads. Everything is looking good, and then once you see everything is good, you can just go ahead and publish this. I think this is not going to publish because I have to set up my payment method. But once your payment method is all set, you can just go ahead and hit that publish button, and your ad should be live. So that's how you should you should be able to set up a lead form. Hope this helps, and let me know if you guys have any questions. You can always drop that in the comment, and I'll see you in the next video.